It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning and leaving out of Two Harbors here. Already had my coffee and nice breakfast. And heading around the northwest end of Catalina and then heading out to Santa Barbara Island. So see you down the road. We're just leaving the northwest tip of Catalina here. There's Santa Barbara there. And this is the northwest corner of Catalina. And if you look closely, you can just start to make out Santa Barbara up there. Doesn't look that far away. I don't even know if you can see it. But it's going to take all day to get there.
I've been watching dolphins swim off the bow of my boat for several years now, and I've always wondered why do dolphins enjoy this so much? And of course I don't know. I'm certainly not a dolphin expert by any means, but I have watched a lot of dolphins, I can tell you that. I think that they do it for pleasure, simply for pleasure. I don't think there's any other reason. And so I have to ask myself, what enjoyment do they get out of it? And I think it's two things. I think that when they swim on the bow, most of the time I go forward and I look at them and I wave my hands and I can see them roll on their side and look at me. And I think they get a certain amount of enjoyment interacting with humans. Of course I can be totally wrong on any of this, but that's my feeling. The second thing is, if you'll notice, there seems to be a high pressure area, I think, in front of my boat. And it seems to be right at the very point. And the dolphins, if you'll notice, the ones that are on the point of the boat seem to not be swimming as hard as those that are not in that sweet spot. Some of those dolphins look like they're just drifting, just being pushed along by the boat itself, while those outside of that sweet spot seem to be working harder. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that has been my observation. So there's my 2 cents. Hope you enjoy. As I was approaching Santa Barbara Island, I started seeing off to the far left-hand side of the island a little low spout that I had heard about. If you'll notice this spout, when a wave hits that far left-hand corner there, 2 seconds after the wave hits, you'll see a spout blow about 50 feet in the air. And unfortunately, this is the only shot that I was able to get of it. I was going to take the dinghy down and check it out, but it just didn't work out. So hope you can see it there. Once I arrived at the island, I dropped the anchor and then took the drone out and went for a flight. Got some great shots of Seeker. I wanted to take the dinghy ashore, but as you'll see, this is the only place to land a dinghy, and it really takes 2 people. There's no place to leave the dinghy. You have to pull up to this ladder and drop someone off, and then a person has to stay in the dinghy and pull away. And so it's impossible to do with one person. So unfortunately, I was not able to go ashore. So I decided to just take off with the drone and tour the island. Just off the cliff from the landing zone is the ranger station. And I understand that it may or may not even be inhabited in the wintertime.
There's an island in my mind, she said. We could go, we could get it there. There's a city in the wild instead. We can make it, yeah. There's a paradise inside, she knows. Gotta have just a little hope. And there's a better place in the right headspace, baby. We won't follow the street signs, we'll just let our hearts guide. Connect the constellations. We won't watch the clock, we'll drink all the wine, baby, and let the fire blaze. Stay wild, that's when we're at our best. I know we'll find everything we're looking for. Remember who we are and forget who we were. I need you for euphoria. You're the one I want. I need you for utopia, baby. We'll let all the tears dry, we'll see the bright side. Dance to the sound of silence. It'll be our night, it'll be our time. No one will take it from us. Stay wild, that's when we're at our best. I know we'll find everything we're looking for. Remember who we are and forget who we were. We're driving like the top's down, smiling down the coast. I'm covered in your lipstick, oh darling. We're not diving off the deep end, but we're living on the edge. They can't take nothing from us, 'cause we gave it all away. No states and no borders for us, and we're finally free to be exactly who we wanna be. Stay wild, that's when we're at our best. I know we'll find everything we're looking for. Remember who we are and forget who we were. Stay wild,